Good evening. Welcome to Charles F. Brush High School. It's been a long time since we've been able to convene in this space, and I can actually say those words. Welcome to Charles F. Brush High School. This year, 18 juniors were nominated and 10 are being honored tonight for having distinguished themselves within the Brush High School community. Students were nominated by other students who are juniors or seniors, parents, and/or staff members. The reason for this award: encourage students to continue a pattern of excellence, provide others with incentive to emulate honorees, and express community pride in our students. The selection criteria. In making its decisions, the committee will consider whether the nominee does the following: engages in humanitarian and/or other volunteer activity at school or in the greater community that has a genuine impact on its recipients, has a history of perseverance in a particular endeavor or field, has overcome significant adversity to become a productive member of the school and/or greater community, is held in high esteem by his or her peers, has a pattern of behavior that indicates the potential to be a valuable community member. The committee reviewed each candidate, and we reviewed not only the candidate's nomination, but we reviewed the body of the work. And it just didn't fall into the category of grade point average or well-liked by peers or well-liked by staff. It embodied everything that was listed in the selection criteria. I'd like to give a special thanks to the following folks: Dr. Lorraine Freeman Bullard, 11th grade principal; Ms. Sarah Ball, school counselor, 11th grade; Mr. Blazier, 10th grade counselor; Ms. Campana, guidance secretary; Ms. Connor, brush teacher; Ms. Pierce, PTSA president; Ms. Repko, PTSA second vice president in charge of Wall of Fame; and Mr. Charbel Zachariah, our AV guru. When you look at the students that were nominated for this award, the list was quite impressive. Though there were only 18, we can chalk that up to probably the pandemic, but we have a strong 18 in the 10 that are in. They represent Brush High School and South Euclid Lyndhurst Community Schools well. Our first honoree, Inyat Abdur Razak, nominated by Miss Sally Fine, English Art. Inyat is a most impressive young woman. She is a strong participant in Honors English 11 and always offers insightful comments and asks meaningful questions, which is why I was so surprised when her mother shared with me that Inyat's early years were full of challenges, including a language delay. Identified with special needs, Inyat was placed in an inclusion preschool program in our district, and apparently early intervention and perseverance were a winning combination for this now honors and AP student. Ms. Fine says, "I am so grateful to have gotten to know her this year, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for her." Inyat is also being honored this evening with the Princeton Book Award. This honor is awarded to a junior who displays a concern for the opinion of others while demonstrating exceptional leadership, talent, and competence in both academic and non-academic pursuits. Congratulations, Inyat Abdur Razak. Jamila Beatty was nominated by Miss Nicole Wise. Per Miss Wise, "I've worked with Jamila since 8th grade. Since then, she has come so far in these 4 years. I cannot imagine a Junior Wall of Fame without this student listed. Her achievements deserve to be recognized. Jamila's growth is astounding. She's hardworking and conscientious student who takes great pride in her schoolwork. Throughout the pandemic, Jamila has shown strength, poise, and perseverance. Jamila is soft-spoken, but the first to volunteer in class. She is well-liked by both her teachers and peers. She has an excellent sense of humor, which is contagious. Currently, Jamila is enrolled in the XL Tech construction program. She has faced adversity with her learning disability, but she has not let it deter her. Without hesitation, I recommend Jamila Beatty for the Junior Wall of Fame. Congratulations, Jamila Beatty." Brune Bakubsa. Brune was nominated by her mother, Millicent. Brune has organized a virtual recital for an area nursing home with the goal to provide entertainment for clients and give the students an opportunity to showcase their abilities by playing for others, since we were unable to hold any concerts this school year. She gathered several Brush High School string players and will MC the recital. Due to cancellation of solo ensemble, Brune organized a mock competition with Brush string players on a volunteer basis, who will then be judged by Miss Barrick. This will also take place in April 2021. Brune has stayed active in both Brush and Contemporary Youth Orchestra, playing both the violin and piano. She also had the honor of accompanying the legend, Michael Stanley, shortly before his death. Brune has taken full advantage of her past and present teachers and coaches. She recently scored in the 99th percentile for English on the PSAT. She is a member of the National Honor Society here at Brush High School. She has been awarded past leadership and character awards while at South Euclid in her schools. In addition to earning honorable mention at all conference in tennis this year, she has also played first singles since her freshman year. She has also received Most Valuable Player and Integrity Awards by Coach Kanowitz. Thank you for the opportunity to recommend Brune for the Junior Wall of Fame. Congratulations, Brune Bakubsa. Our next recipient, Kiara Brown, nominated by Miss Sally Fine. Kiara is an outstanding student. This has been a very difficult year for all of us, and as a teacher, it has been very hard to forge relationships with students through the computer screen. Kiara makes it so much easier by always having her camera on, using her microphone to respond, and participating in class discussions on a regular basis. She has overcome her own obstacles before and throughout the pandemic. In the beginning of 2020, a very close family friend passed away, causing her to become very depressed and anxious. Then COVID-19 hit, and we were out of school, which only compounded her struggles. Eventually, however, she was able to overcome those negative feelings and persevere in her schoolwork despite the many challenges she has been facing. Because of her character, resilience, and academic achievement, I wholeheartedly recommend Kiara Brown for the Junior Wall of Fame. Congratulations, Kiara Brown. Our next honoree, Alonda Bryant, nominated by Mr. Agrast. Per Mr. Agrast, I am pleased to nominate Alonda Brown for the Junior Wall of Fame. She recently volunteered to participate in the Hillcrest Rotary 4-Way Test Speech Competition. She's been attending all of her classes remotely, participating regularly, and excelling with high-achieving grades. With all of those obligations, she has shown the drive to compete and to represent her school and community in this competition. The fact that the competition was on Zoom made this very difficult, and Alonda showed great perseverance by meeting with me for coaching sessions 3 times prior to the competition. She does not simply have the potential to become a valuable community member, she already is an asset for this community and this school district. We are so proud of her, and we can't wait to see her continued growth. Congratulations, Alonda Bryant. Our next honoree, Anthony Cross, nominated by Candace Hankins. Anthony has been an active member in his church in the youth department since the age of 2. He's always been in the community as a past member of the SEL-SC program, as well as a junior referee. Anthony has had to overcome adversity in the field starting at the age of 5. Now living his dream of being a brush soccer player, he continuously goes the extra mile to learn and appreciate the sport while being a member of the Cleveland Force Soccer Club. He's done a lot of community service with the Greater Cleveland Food Bank. He's admired and referred to as a leader by many of his peers here at the high school, Lutheran East, Heritage Middle, and Lake Erie Preparatory Schools. Anthony was also a member of the several mentoring and young men development programs. From overcoming ADHD and disadvantages to leading the way for his younger brother and peers, Anthony always exemplifies all the characteristics of an inductee to the Junior Wall of Fame. Congratulations, Anthony. Our next honoree, Raina Gulat. Raina was nominated by her mother, Robin Benny Gulat. When she was 2 years old, she developed a rare autoimmune disorder, and it took a great deal of time to diagnose. Every month, she would develop a high fever due to the inflammation in her body. Although she was miserable, she was a fighter. She began seeing a pediatric neurologist, and he knew what her condition was. He began treating her accordingly, and that became the basis of her resiliency. In March of 2020, everyone's world literally turned upside down. The students were switched to remote learning. Raina continued to take her grades seriously, and she strives to increase her grade point each semester. I admire her perseverance because she continued to take her schoolwork seriously. She turned in her work on time and studied for every test. I truly admire her dedication. She volunteers with Kids Space at church. She's been on 2 mission trips in which she painted houses, landscaped, did minor house repairs, and interacted with the children of the community as a youth leader of Kids Club. Raina is a natural leader. She avoids peer pressure and is a leader and not a follower. She's also a proud member of the National Honor Society program here at Brush High School. For these reasons and more, she is a great inductee to the Junior Wall of Fame. Congratulations, Raina. Our next honoree, Elijah Henderson, nominated by Lynn Fear. Elijah is so incredibly nice, polite, optimistic, and happy. I want to say he is the most pleasant student that I've ever had in my 34 years here at Brush High School. He is the epitome of a wonderful human being. He sincerely greets me at the beginning of class, inquires about my day, and never fails to say, "Goodbye, have a great day," at the end of every class. He is attentive during class, always participating and offering feedback to me and others. He asks insightful questions as well as when we had a guest speaker. He shows extreme perseverance as he is intently focused and tries his very best to tackle every single problem each and every day. Honors Algebra 2 is a very challenging course that does not come easy to Elijah, but he never gives up and he continues to try harder each day. Due to his hard work ethic, he consistently earns high marks, completing every assignment to the best of his ability, all with a smile on his face. I definitely feel that he deserves a spot in the Junior Wall of Fame as one of our best. Congratulations, Elijah Henderson. Our next honoree, Lillian Kiefer. Lillian was nominated by Mr. Daniel Trentinelli. Lillian has made great improvements academically this year. She was mature enough to understand that she needed to be in person for instruction, which vastly improved her grade, her mindset, and attitude in my class. Lillian is involved in a number of volunteer opportunities outside of school, which includes spending time renovating and building houses for the less fortunate. Due to this, Lillian will make a great candidate for the Junior Wall of Fame. Congratulations, Lillian Kiefer. Our next honoree, Malik Williams, nominated by Shannon Carlson. Per Ms. Carlson, Malik is an outstanding individual. He's been an active participant in the South Euclid United Church of Christ mentoring group since 9th grade. He has assisted with recruiting other students to join the opportunity. In addition, Malik has pursued wrestling with a passion and leadership. He has set goals and plans to achieve his goals. He shows determination and great character. Malik Williams would be an excellent recipient for the Junior Wall of Fame. Congratulations, Malik Williams. If you've ever attended an event here at the high school for the last several years, you'll always hear us say that we truly do have one of the best jobs in all of America. We have the opportunity to work with some great kids here in South Euclid-Lyndhurst, and we're so proud to come to work each and every day because you send your child to our school so that we can have the delight of working with them each and every day. So with that, I want to thank you, parents, family members, and those out there watching on live stream for everything you do for our students. This has not been an easy year. The last year and plus has literally ripped experiences from our students' lives that hopefully there will be an end in sight and we'll be able to get back to some type of normalcy. Thank you for everything you do and enjoy your evening. Juniors, now that you're approaching that infamous time in your junior year where you're going to be a senior in the coming weeks, approximately 8.5. This is not an end-all, be-all program where, okay, you get your name on the wall, you get a nice little plaque, and you get your picture taken, and that stays up on the fixture somewhere in the high school for the next year. Now that you're a member of the Junior Wall of Fame, this comes with some work that you're expected to do in the next 8.5 weeks plus your entire senior year. You're the leaders that everybody's going to be looking up to. We have 9th graders new to the building this school year who literally just started coming to the building within the last couple weeks. They're looking up to you, juniors. You're the leaders. In the hallways, do what's right. Be the person that you've been, identified and recognized for everything you've done to be a member of the Junior Wall of Fame. With you as our leaders, the students below you will have nothing but the greatest to look upon so that they too can emulate what you do each and every day. With that said, I want to thank PTA for everything they've done for us this school year. Ms. Repko, Ms. Pierce, we couldn't have been nearly where we are this evening without you and your folks and your support. Typically, we would have a little program where everybody would go into the library and have some punch and cake and everything, but unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we're not able to do such. So I do wish you have a great evening, have a great weekend. Students, I'll see you tomorrow.